My name is Barrento, and I'm a lecturer and in the bioscience department. And I did participated in the pilot for the blended learning. I introduced blended learning at level 4, and this is a module that is attended by 170 students, and it's divided in two parts: the molecular biology, which is very abstract and students struggle a lot, and evolutionary biology. So we decided that the molecular biology would have blended components. So basically this meant that I went through the comments from students from previous years and realized that they really appreciate having lots of different materials, a variety of quizzes, videos, of podcasts, and interactive tutorials. So I started by curating this according to learning objectives for each session. And I have a special folder on Blackboard, a menu actually, that looks nice and user-friendly, just for online learning. And this is a session by session, clear learning objectives. And then the design was very specific, always having something to read, so an article, something to listen, a podcast, and a video, followed by an interactive tutorial. Then I would also curate my own questions and have it on tests on Blackboard, the test option, and I have a bank of questions that I would choose from depending on the lessons I was providing. So clearly curating, then having a very good design that is consistent and almost like branding a module. This design would also be similar on the handbook, and the PowerPoints also would have to be very appealing. Then the strategy follows by making sure students come to class, okay? And this was successful because we had over 85% of attendance for a level 1 module. That is very good. And then the feedback was also very good, so we aimed exactly the students mentioned. It was very thought-provoking, and they really enjoyed independent thinking and independent learning that they got from the module. So this is spot on and exactly what we wanted. But to be able to do this, first you need to make them come to class and engage with the content. There are different strategies here, meeting them before the class, sending emails, having a very clear visual in the video describing what is blended learning, and making them aware that they are part of a blended learning pilot. All this is essential. Overall, the module had satisfaction of 4.8 out of 5. It was intellectual stimulating, it was 4.7, and myself also as a lecturer was 4.7, so it was very good. We also managed to have more feedback. So in previous years we only had 25 students reporting on the feedback, and this year we had 41, so almost twice as much. And the feedback was also very positive, and they could clearly see the different teaching styles from the blended learning. And this also meant that it is a key not only to bring them to class, but the first lecture as an advice is fundamental. It needs to be very engaging, and what I decided to do was like a trailer of the entire module. It is like a flash forward, explaining how it will be developed, the module, what is going to be the content, in a very engaging way. And then the last session is kind of flashback. So it's like a wrapping up of the whole module, and they will have a clear understanding in the beginning and then a very good summary by the end of it.